Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Princess of Aesthetically Princess. Hi, hello. If you are new here, hi, I am Princess. Here on my channel, I do a multitude of things from art to fashion to hair to journaling. And if this video is not your style, I have a large amount of other videos on my channel. Of course, just click onto my page and just scroll through, have fun. So today we're doing a journaling video. Every month I like to do a new journal setup because I personally do some journaling, physical and digital. So we'll be going through, of course, first my digital bullet journal setup, and of course my physical bullet journal setup, which if you want either of these, they'll be available on my shop. And today I'm excited to introduce a new item that I have added to your usual set that you buy. I'm so happy. It was so much fun creating, so much fun to actually, of course, film this video. So guys, I hope you enjoy, and let's get into the video. Okay, so for this month for the new month of April, I've decided I wanted to go for kind of like a, a picnic beach type vibe, and I really am happy how it came out. So for month of April, I decided to go with yellow daisies as the overall floral theme. So I decided to, center the entirety of the character around yellow daisies. So if you don't know, I have a character that I am using the entirety of this month. Her name is this entirety of this year, her name is Lyra. She will be kind of like my muse for each month and each month stickers. She'll always have a little portrait sticker of what she's doing for that month. And this month she's going on a picnic with her friends. So I decided to do for like the decorations around the page are like snapshots from Lyra and her day out with her friends. I really wanted to go for a picnic style aesthetic because, with everything happening and going on, people are still having a hard time going in and out of the house or going to public places. So I decided I wanted to do more of a picnic aesthetic because, go outside, spring is starting, using all the flowers, getting fresh air, all that pollen, allergies, which is why my voice kind of sounds a little weird today because my allergies are on 6,000 and it is not a nice feeling. So I really wanted to go for like this really cute picnic style, and because I was going for this yellow daisy aesthetic, I decided to also incorporate this color of red because I had the idea to fill her picnic basket with things like bread and wine because I can, and I decided to do a little daisy wine pattern for her stickers, which is I always go first for her stickers, the stickers that go with her character, and then I, head on to actually draw her actual character, and that's usually how I pick my color schemes for everything, is to go ahead and have the stickers done, move on to the character, and then move on to the designs for my templates. So over on the side is kind of her picking fruit with her friends on their picnic. I decided to make sure that it was cohesive with the overall color scheme, so her background kind of changes from yellow to white to brown and to that deep burgundy red that I used to like symbolize the wine that she had in her picnic basket, which you'll see. I like the idea of calling it like daisy, just to like do a little play on words and making sure to incorporate as many yellow daisies into like the bottle design, because the bottle design is a sticker form. So if you aren't a digital journaler and instead you would like to go for a physical journal, there are stickers which I'll show at the end. So for the first front page, I decided to do, like I said, her picking some oranges in her little white and yellow dress, hanging out with her friends. I really liked how I did the setup for this month. So usually I do a small calendar and then a notes and dates side, but today I decided to go for a full calendar with just little decorations on the side. I usually go for something smaller, something more compact, because it's easier for me personally. That's kind of how I like my journalings to be, with the smaller calendar, and then to add on the notes and goals side, which I do for my physical journal, but had to step out of that because maybe not everyone uses that small space. So I decided to go for a bigger calendar this time. I won't do this all the time because it's really not how I do any of my journaling, but had to be cool about it or whatever. So if you are seeing me do these yellow dots, I usually do her dress is this white dress with these yellow flowers on it, and you can see them better if you when you get the set, you'll probably be able to see them better. But they're just yellow flowers with the green petals, and then she has gold buttons on her dress. It's a little low dip. It's got shows a bit of cleavage, big poofy sleeves. Really giving you that picnic aesthetic. It's really just some of my favorite parts. April, favorite thing ever. I had to add in the plaid because I wanted it to seem like a picnic basket blanket. So add in the plaid for the April word at the top and added some daisies around it, and that was our monthly setup. My bad, English not easy. Okay, next is the habit tracker. So I rarely use a mood tracker because I should use it more often, as I found that they are helpful, but I just rarely do it because by the end of the day I just kind of check out my overall mood, and usually I have calmed down by then, so I usually just write it off as whatever. So I rarely use a mood tracker, and I rarely use a habit tracker because I don't have any habits that I continuously keep, but I do know there's a lot of people out there that do keep a large amount of habits. I used to keep more different habits. Usually since last year I usually did yoga, and then I had a daily upload, and I had a daily kind of like overall thing I wanted to check in with myself. But recently I haven't really been keeping up with things like that, so it's been a journey, I do get to say the least, to figure out what I want to do specifically for my journals. But I do want to keep a habit tracker and a mood tracker for everyone else that buys these journals and have found use in them. So it makes it a little bit easier for me to just come to a conclusion of just doing a habit and mood tracker, to add one, a template, and two, to make sure that I go out to all of my customers. At this time, it only had my habit and mood tracker only have 4. I do have something different I want to do for next month, but at the moment, this is kind of like the aesthetic we're getting, and I like it. I like how the habit tracker came out, because usually it would be more of something more artistic for the mood tracker, but I found that simple mood trackers are some of the easiest to do. So it's just a simple little line graph, and then for the habit tracker it is just the month end blocks, and you can just fill in what month what day you did your habit on, and fill in the habits on the sides. You don't see it in this video, but I also did add like moods to the mood tracker. So for this picture I decided to do her just sitting down on the blanket, enjoying her wine, leaning on a picnic basket. I did find a bunch of inspiration online from different girls on Pinterest that I found. They were definitely really helpful when you just type in picnic aesthetic. They gave me so much inspiration for characters and girls to do, and I saw that this one really spoke to me, of just her sitting there, the girl just sitting there in her little outfit, and she didn't have on a dress, she had on like jeans and a t-shirt, and I just thought that she would look perfect. It didn't really include any of Lyra's face, but it still served its purpose. So I really like how it came out. Also, tell me which one is your favorite. Which of the murals is your favorite from all of this? I think my favorite is this one, actually. I really like how this one came out. So here's me adding the leaves to the flowers on her dress. I have to fill in her little wine glass next. I really like this one. This one, like I said, this one is my favorite because I just like the color scheme and how everything came out. I like how she's sitting. I like the addition of the wine and the picture. Everything about this is like awesome to me. So that is the habit tracker. Okay, next up is the budget tracker. So I've decided to start doing a budget tracker, but I think I'm going to minimize the budget tracker and make it part budget tracker, part brain dump next month. I want to try something different, but I've been doing a budget tracker because it's helping me out, especially with things like keeping track of orders and keeping track of the money that is going in and out of my account currently. So I recommend that everyone has a budget tracker, because honestly it's a lot easier to keep track of the things that you're spending your money on. You can easily just duplicate this page, especially in GoodNotes, and just add on another one if the space becomes too small. I also like having the wish list on the side because it makes it easier for me to think of things that I really want from that month. Or if I see something and I'm like, oh, here's what I want, here's what I need to save up for, here's the things that I'm waiting on to get to me. And adding the dates just, again, helps you figure out what money you spent on the day, especially if you're confused about anything that might have been, added to your account without your consent or your knowing. So I just find it a lot easier. So on the bottom, I decided to do a little picture of Lyra just lying down on a blanket, on this little wine red blanket. She's in the space of reading a book with her legs in the air. So I just kind of like bunched up her skirt at the bottom, right at her leg, right at her knees, and just filled it in white. And I loved how I just love how all of this came out. But I absolutely adore how she's just lying down. It's very little skin is showing, really, because it's just her neck, a part of her arm, and then her legs. It was a lot of fun to draw these little murals of her. I'll post these individually on all the murals individually on my Instagram, my art Instagram specifically. So if you follow me on that, that'd be awesome. That'd be cool. Link down below. You can see my head looking over to the side. I am currently also watching TV as I am literally doing this. But I absolutely adore how, again, this overall came out. I 10 out of 10 would recommend, if you do make your own journal, like at home, just do yourself a favor and add a very, very nice, very simple budget tracker page, because it just makes things so much easier, especially for people who have a hard time keeping track of their money. So enjoy the rest. Okay, time for the daily setup, which will be the last part before we show all the physical stuff. So for this month, again, if you've noticed, I've been going for like a more of a horizontal page to keep kind of like the consistency for that month. And so I also wanted to do a horizontal idea for the overall look of the daily tracker page, the daily log page. So I went for smaller little boxes, one of which is a weekend box that is just kind of cut into a Saturday and a Sunday, because I know sometimes a lot of people don't have a lot of stuff that they do on the weekends. And also I've noticed that these pages are pretty flippin' big, especially when you add them into things like GoodNotes. So they make things a lot easier, and they're, again, so big that they fit a good amount of space in, especially if you type really small or you write really small within your pages. So I decided to go for, on the side, it kind of looks like she's just posing for a quick picture, and she's only been able to get in like her chin and lip to like her mid-thigh area. I really like how this one came out. It looks so pretty. I have her holding a daisy, which you'll see a little bit later in the drawing process of the page. I also went for something pretty bold for the month at the top. I kept the same color scheme, but I kept the same font that I have been consistent with the entire time. I like the peak of just her thigh out. If you look at the cover page for this month, you can see that she does have just like a slit at the bottom of her dress. So peeking out the thigh was a little fun for me. Again, I really like how this one also came out because she just looks so aesthetic. She looks like a little Instagrammer. I was gonna put like a calendar to track that week on the side, but I felt like it obstructed the picture too much, so I just kind of ixnayed on that. That was perfectly fine. It's just a simple drawing. I ended up adding in some daisies at the top around April, writing in the days of the week, and adding in a daisy in her hand that's just kind of just lying there. I actually really like how this one came out as well. Again, let me know which one your favorite is, and if you want to see all of them in better view, you can either download the template, which will be linked down below. Also, the template downloads are completely free, by the way, if you didn't know. All template downloads are completely free. The digital stickers, on the other hand, are not. But if you would like to support me, do as you please. And also, I will see you guys when we start talking again. But enjoy the drawing process. Okay, so first sticker is of course the usual monthly portrait sticker, and then we have our awesome calendar sticker, which I love the pattern on the April. Next sticker is this little bouquet of daisies that I absolutely adore. It just looks so pretty. Then here comes the what's it called, the wine bottle that I had been talking about the colors. You can't really see it well, sorry, but it says Daisy on the front. It's all detailed and pretty. And then I have a picnic basket that I drew with a little piece of bread and some wine bottles and a blanket in it. And finally the washi swatches, only 3 this month because I have a surprise for you guys. And then we have, of course, the flowers, which are 3 just daisies in different shape, different points of view, and then those same points of view daisies in 6 little sticker heads. You can only see 5 of them, but there are 6, 2 of each shape. And the new piece, which is a memo pad. Thank you guys so much for all of the love. I want to be able to keep adding different parts and pieces and things like that to the section for different things that you can get with you when you order your sets. I want to keep adding stuff. Hopefully soon I can add in washi tapes, a singular at least washi tape, maybe even a postcard, a print. We'll keep working forward. So each time I sell a certain amount of things, I'll keep trying to add more because funding, easy peasy. Keep adding stuff, we keep getting more things. So I decided to go ahead and set up my digital journal page. Nothing too crazy. Added in my first pull of the memo cards. I'm so happy. This was a bit of a trial and error when I was trying to decide what to do, how to figure out how to print them at home, because I do want to do a lot of my stuff from home. It makes things easier on me and easier on the pockets, and it makes things a lot more cheaper for you guys to buy because I'm doing everything at home. So I went for something that was still decorated but still kind of simple. I have now realized after 4 months of doing this that my stickers are kind of unforgiving when they touch the page because of how thick they are. So I absolutely love how my little page came out. Now that I think about it, I should have used just the flower head instead of like a full daisy. But life or whatever. Added in my monthly calendar. This is so helpful for me because if you don't know, I like to use this book in particular as more of a scrapbook and less of like a journal. I have so much fun taking pictures of the things that I do that day and pasting them in and decorating them and talking about them. So it's more of a diary than a journal, but I do like to do a monthly kind of setup for my journal each month because 1, it makes me feel nice. 2, the aesthetic for it is so pretty. I absolutely adore it. Now is me adding in just some simple little decorations around the page to liven it up a little bit and not just be stickers. But guys, if you guys ever buy anything or you want to send me any pictures or you have any questions, just message me on any of my social media and I will see you guys in the outro. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see any more of the pictures from the items that were in the video today, just click down below and follow me on all my social media. If you want to order any of these templates or the stickers in this video, please just click the shop link also in my bio, and I will have your order out to you as fast as possible. Try to say quick and fast in the same sentence. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there was any particular part that you really liked, let me know down in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Oh yeah, also, if you guys ever want like a say-so in kind of what happens for that month's journaling sticker set or journaling template, follow me on Instagram, because that is where I usually ask you guys some questions. Bye.